to the Father, all glory to the Son. Come on, Holy Spirit, there's work to be done.
Glorious greetings! Welcome to Fate. For those of you that do not know, Fate is an early 2000s action RPG dungeon crawler thing, kind of in the same vein as Diablo, Divinity, or Dungeon Siege. That sort of isometric top-down action RPG thingamabob. Now, also, this game, it is a huge nostalgia bomb for me. I played this game so much as a kid. It is so good, and at the time, as well, it was mind-blowing. Now though, it's just a really fun, nostalgic game. So, now that the introductions are out of the way, let's get going, creating a new game. Now, admittedly, despite playing it a lot as a kid, I am no expert, so no way am I going to be playing on Legend, because forget that. Going with Adventure. Just simplicity's sake, why not? Now, there is also a character creation system in this game, but it's not very robust. Like, you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 faces, and I think about the same number of hairstyles. Okay, never mind, you have about 13. So, you got some options, but not a ton. Now, the random names in this game, just for later, especially when, like, you're trying to go into the dungeon, find an item, and they've named it something via their random name generator thing, it can get crazy. Let me try and find one that's really weird. That'll work. Dalarthane. Actually, that's kind of cool. Like, sometimes they can get really weird, like almost unpronounceable gibberish, and it's like, what is that? What even is that on the screen that I'm trying to read? You know, normally, when I go through random names to try and come up with a name or get some inspiration to find a name, normally it doesn't come up on like the 5th or whatever click of the random name generation. That's actually pretty cool. Dalarthane. I like that. I'm actually gonna go with Dalarthane. And I'm gonna go with Beardsley McBearderson. Yes. And I'm gonna go with that hair. Why not? Dalarthane. That is our character. Now, we also get to name our pet, and we get to choose between dog and cat. For those of you that love cats, I'm sorry. I'm a dog person, so I'm gonna go with, Russell Terrier, kinda looks like. And again, it uses that... I think how the system works is they take a section or two of a certain name, like Dalar, for example, and then they'll just smack it together with an end, or something like that. Jim'Hadar. Yeah, that's interesting. I'm just gonna go through and see if I can come... Actually, Ost. Ost the dog. When it comes to naming the dog, I do tend to like to keep the name short for some reason. I don't think I'm gonna go with Ost, though. After a bit of clicking through the random name generation, which this time it took the usual length of time, I think I might have found something that I kind of like for the dog. It's a little longer, but at least a little longer for what I normally pick for a dog, but Edrin. Or Adrian, or whatever. I'm gonna go with Edrin. In fact, I might... Edrin. Edrin. Sure, I'll go with that, and I'll just call it Edrin. Because why not? Edrin, the dog.
Since oldest living memory, the dungeon gate has stood in the heart of the old wood. Its doorway leads to infinite possibility, to subterranean lands fabled in stories and myths. Many adventurers have passed over that ancient threshold, some to find fame, glory, and wealth beyond telling, and others never to return. The town of Grove has ever been a safe haven at the dungeon's mouth, a watering hole and resting place for weary adventurers. Here, great tales are told by the inn's fire, journeys are planned, and legacies are made. The minstrels sing of the great feats of heroes long gone, and statues ring the square, a testament to their deeds. After traveling many hard and dusty days, you and your faithful companion arrive at last in the fabled forest town, which waits beneath the long shadow of the gate. Within these walls lies the path to infinite adventure. It is here that you will test your worth, and perhaps find fortune and glory along the way. It is here that you will determine your fate.
Tales tell of a great, elite Yeti Titan, whose name is spoken in whispers. Cacothdain. The Savage. For centuries, it has waited on the 48th level of the dungeon, its evil seeping up toward the town. You must destroy it once and for all, and rid the world of its evil influence. It is your fate, adventurer. Will you meet it? But of course. But yeah, you see what I mean with some of the names. A little bit with that, Yeti Titan.
Your journey has begun.
And here we go. Just gonna get this view help thing out of the way. You know, simple stuff, movement, casting spells, running, highlighting items on the ground, that sort of thing. Simple, easy stuff. Which we don't really need. And I don't think you need it either. Now, this is the town of Grove, and this is Bartleby.
And you're always welcome here.
I've got potions, gear, and scrolls for sale. You want to buy something? So, this guy, as he said, he just sells scrolls of Town Portal and Identity. Now, Town Portal, kind of self-explanatory. When you're in the dungeon and you use one of these, it creates a portal to town, which will create a portal not only in the dungeon, but in town that you can then use to go back to where you were, which is pretty sweet. And then Identify, basically weapons and gear can have hidden effects, and that's what Identify is for. And then there's also books of the things, which are just 10-use items of the same thing, basically. And then all the potions, stamina, mana, health, antidotes, and then we also have healing charms, which are basically 8-use potions, pretty much, more or less. And the mighty fishing pole, which we're actually going to buy because reasons that will be explained later. Now, also in this fine town of Grove, we have a goblin, Yangar. I can extract gems from items. The item will be destroyed, but the gems will be free to be used in something new. Got something you want smashed? Basically, put item with gem in there, and boom, you get gem. Kind of self-explanatory.
These prices, it's practically stealing.
This guy, Gets the Traveler, for some reason is my favorite of all the merchants. I travel far and wide to bring you the best deals on the finest goods. Would you like to see my newest acquisitions? He is a general merchant that sells a bit of everything. A bit of weapons, armor, miscellaneous stuff like books and scrolls and healing potions and whatnots. Also magical stuff like spells and robes and jewelry. Just a bit of everything. And I'm not really sure why I like him so much though, because he's not very specialized. He just sells random stuff. He does have good stuff every once in a while. But, well, a bit more than every once in a while. But I don't know why I like him so much. He's just, I guess he has a cool accent. I don't know. That, and he can show up in the dungeon itself, actually, when you're adventuring. Now, down here, this way, we have the blacksmith and another goblin. Del Arnes.
Don't be wasting my time.
I've got arms and armor of the finest quality. You'll not find a better deal for miles around. Can I interest you in something? Now, this guy... Huh. Well, he mostly sells just armor and weapons. And that's about it. Although, this is the first time that I've really noticed that sometimes he does sell magical stuff. Although, I don't really think he sells robes. And he definitely doesn't sell spells. He might sell robes, though. I'm not sure, actually. Like, this is the first time that I'm like, wait a minute. That's a staff. That's magical. And then some magical gloves. Well, gloves that require magic to use, because reasons. Samhain. This guy is the exact opposite of Gengar. I can remove the gems from any item. It'll destroy the gems, but you'll be free to install new gems in your item. Basically, the exact same UI and everything even. So, yeah. The other guy, if you want a gem to be saved, to be used on something else, go to him. If you want the item saved and just have a better gem, go to this guy. Here we have Jin Nasir.
My wares are both ancient and powerful.
Mystic items and spells are my stock in trade. Would you like to see my wares? Yes. Yes, I would. And this is the magic lady selling magical gems, amulets, and rings, just jewelry, basically. Some town books and stuff. Lots of spells, and a couple potions. Mostly, if you want spells, or jewelry, or gems, just come to her. Even though, Gets can sometimes have some good spells, some good gems, some good jewelry, whatever. If you really want some good stuff, or at least having a better chance of finding good stuff, you want to go to this person. Over here, we have Rolo the Minstrel and Drea the Healer.
Have you a copper to spare for a song in your name?
My songs bring fame and fortune to adventurers the land over. Will you pay 5,000 gold pieces to advance to the I cannot speak today. Will you pay 5,000 gold pieces to advance to the rank of Tolerated? Renown level 2. No. I don't think I actually seen an example down here. I will get to Drea the Healer and to Zim in a bit after I explain what on earth Renown does.
Don't be wasting my time.
Okay, so close enough. You see that star up there? That has nothing to do with Renown, but in a sense, it does. Here's a normal spear. Oh, it's actually slotted with 2 slots. That's actually not bad. But normal spear, attack damage 1 to 10. Then we have a superior one, which is 3 to 12. There's another, I guess, flag that a weapon can have that is elite, which is where the whole renown thing comes in, I believe. You need to have enough renown to be able to use it. I think. Unless I'm getting that wrong, but I'm pretty sure that's how it goes. It's been a while since I played this game. But I'm pretty sure that renown has to do with that, the elite weapons in the game. That and the higher renown you have, the more elite enemies you come across. Actually, now that I'm thinking about it, it might not be you have to have enough renown to use it, but maybe just the more renowned you are, the more elite stuff you're gonna find, maybe. I'm not sure. It's one of those. Here we have Zim.
What's life without a little risk?
Step right up. Gambling is the sport of kings, you know. Would you like to see what I have to offer? Now, as you look around, some of these prices can be a bit, well, pricey. And the reason for that, and actually you'll also notice that none of these have any magical properties or anything like that. Yeah, none. Now, the reason for the no magical properties and the really stinking high prices on a lot of these is that technically they all have magical properties. It's just they're hidden. So that's kind of where the whole gambling sort of thing comes in. You could pay 530 gold for something that is really good or just really bad. Same thing with that. That's a lot of gold. You could get something really good, or you get something really bad. And that's kind of why I don't like going to this guy, because I don't like that kind of risk. I might try it in a bit, like for something that's 530 gold, I might just go, whatever, I'll try it, see what I can get from it. Oh my goodness, yeah, that is ridiculous. Holy cow. Oh, that's scary expensive. Now, Drea the healer up there, she heals you for free.
Good day to you.
I am a healer by trade. Will you let me soothe your wounds, adventurer? I have no wounds, but sure.
You are refreshed.
So, yeah, just healer heals you for free. It's all good. And I believe this is the last non-quest giving NPC. Rico the Enchanter. For a price, I can attempt, keyword there, to enchant an item for you. Sometimes I can even add sockets. Watch out though, occasionally I accidentally curse things. Do you want to try, or do you want to give it a try? So, similar UI as the gem dudes. Just throw a weapon in there and boom, enchant it. 1,000 gold, I don't got it. And I will be back with that guy because I actually just remembered that there is one more NPC that is not a quest giver. And it is Bremen.
Yes, traveler.
Kakothdane the Savage, the elite Yeti Titan, still awaits you on level 48. Return when you have defeated it. Basically, he's the end game guy. He allows you to go into almost a pseudo New Game Plus sort of mode. Basically, it is your current character retires, and he leaves a little something in this storage chest. It can only be one thing, though, and you leave it in there, and you retire. And then you can create a new character that is the heir, I guess, of whoever you were playing as before, and he can go over to the chest and have a beefed up version of whatever you left there beforehand, which is pretty sweet. I don't know if I'm going to be doing that and actually recording that or whatever, but we'll see depending on how this series turns out. So now that we got the introductions out of the way, let's go ahead and actually get some quests, get this game going. Now, how quests work in this game is they're basically go kill this boss or this number of enemies or go retrieve this thing or any combination of all of those things. Pretty simple, but it's also pretty fun. I mean, come on. It's been used in RPGs since time immemorial, or however that word goes, actually. So, works fairly well, but you only get 3 quests per excursion, if you will. Just can't really see it very well here, but you would only get 3 quests at a time. Now, what you want to do is you'll want to get 3 quests per dungeon level, because that'll get you the most bang for your buck, if you will. And later in the game, if you're not keeping up with your equipment very well, you're gonna want as much XP as possible and to be as high level as you can. So that's why he said, like, level 2, the quests are always randomized and stuff, as is most things in this game. But that is why I will be doing something questionable, at least for some people. I will be save scumming if I'm not finding enough quests for the particular level that I'm on. Sorry if you have a problem with that. I don't, so I'm going to be using it.
Well, what can I do for you?
Level 2, no thank you. Third level, no. Ah, here we go. Level 1. A bat named Ranpike and its army of bats, surprisingly enough, has stolen a Kalmareth's Scimitar of Greed and taken it to level 1. Defeat the rabble and return the Kalmareth's Scimitar of Greed. So actually, this is a combination of all of them. You're needing to fight and kill a boss, the bat, and kill a number of bats and retrieve an item. So,
You have received a task.
3 bats. That, yeah, I already checked him out. He only had, like, level 2, I think it was. Level 2 quests. Now, where is... Here we go.
Hello?
3rd level. There's one more NPC, but I didn't really see him where he was supposed to be at. Which is kind of odd. Ah, here he is.
Hello?
Level 1, good. Kelthrin, the cave beetle, has assembled an army of topaz gels and is advancing on the town from level 1. Help us by defeating them and the town will reward you for your bravery. I'll give you this light belt of the crone as reward.
You have received a task.
So, we just went through all the NPCs and only found 2 level 1 quests. So, I will be right back. Okay. We're back. We're gonna find more quests. We only need 1 more. And then we will be ready to shove off into the dungeon. Okay, I already got a quest from him. From that man. Nope, level 3. Not good.
Good day.
Ah, here we go, first level. A beast cutter's studded cap of greed that has been in my family for centuries has been stolen. I've heard that a goblin named Nighthammer, that almost sounds like a power metal band, has it, and that he roams the first level of the dungeon. Please retrieve it for me. I will accept.
You have received the quest.
It kind of, yeah, the band I'm thinking of is Glory Hammer. Sweet stuff. Okay. Before we head off into the dungeon, though, I bought a fishing pole. And there's a good reason why. You see, there's a fishing mechanic in this game, obviously. Otherwise, there, wouldn't be a fishing pole. But this mechanic works in an interesting way. You can get fish or you can get really legendary, really expensive item. So it's a good idea to grab it and to go fishing immediately to try and get really good items so that you can sell it, get a lot of money, that sort of thing. Although sometimes you don't want to sell it because it's just good and you want to use it. And also the fish are good, and I'll show you why in a bit. Wow! It's so impressed that I caught a fish. You caught a fish and found a fingerling perch in it. You know, because the fish that you caught wasn't the fingerling perch, huh? I mean, there is a reason why they phrase it like that, because they'll say, wow, you caught a fish and found a rare item. Place the name here in it, basically. So, there's that, but I kind of wish they would have, and especially because it wouldn't have been a hard thing to code, actually, is that they just change the message when you have an item. Like, seriously, that would actually be pretty easy to just change the string. Like, none of the things about it's like, dude, that'd be so easy to do. Anyways. Crud. Here we go. Okay. So, wow, you've caught a fish. You know, because it's so impressive. And found a twisted ring in it. Is that any good? No, it is not. But we did get a fish, and what this does, any fish, is it transforms your pet into something. This one, for example, into a lava beetle. And, like, fingerling, there will be different, words or phrases, whatever, up front of the type of fish you caught. So fingerling, lunker, I think is one, perfect, things like that. And each of those ranks or tiers is going to increase the time that it transforms your pet. Perfect, I believe, is permanent. But there's another fish in the game, dogfish, if you have a dog, and I believe it's just common sense and kind of just, I'm guessing here because I really never played with a cat before. Catfish. Dogfish and catfish. Transforms your pet back into their base state. At least I'm pretty sure that it should be a catfish, at least if you have a cat. If it's not, I'm going to be very disappointed in this game. But the thing that we got, Twisted Ring, not that great. But you at least seen that we can get an item. Now, I will continue to fish, though, for a bit, just to see if I can get something really good. I will be back in a bit. Oh. Okay, so we got something interesting now. Wow, you caught a fish and found a Javer's fist wrap in it. Okay. That's not bad, actually. Like, just for even starting gear for us to wear. 8% defense bonus, 1% life stolen per hit, and +3 vitality bonus. That's not bad, actually. I will see how much it costs, though. Because money.
My wares are both ancient and powerful.
You know what? That's not a ton of money. So, oh. Well, I can't do that right now. We really didn't catch all that much stuff, to be honest. Oh, that's why I was putting it in the wrong place. Duh. Okay. I'm being silly. Being very silly. Alright. That should do us for fishing for now. So, we are gonna go ahead and finally Enter the dungeon. Enter the dungeon, but of course. Alright. We have finally made it into the dungeon. About time, right? So, basically, just like any other game of this style, you have enemies, you have loot. Or barrels in this case. And you gotta break it. And there might be loot in it. Or at least gold. You'll also find weapon racks and stuff. Oh! We found Randpipe and his army of bats. We're not doing too great. Okay, there we go. Hey! Hit the bat! Hit the bat! There we go. I will get that after I kill the gel. Okay.
You have completed a quest.
I actually want to see how much this does. Okay. Ah, crud, bat. I'm actually running out of health. Oh dear. Alright. 1% improved chance of block. 2% attack bonus. 1% damage taken reduction. 3% more gold dropped by enemies. If only we could actually use that, because that's not bad. And I wish we actually probably should have bought a scroll, not a scroll, but a book of identity and a book of town portal. Just because that comes in handy big time. And I need my map because that is very useful. Oh. Ooh. Shrine of Learning. Oh, and the exit.
Will you tempt fate?
The Shrine of Learning awaits the patient student. Will you tempt fate and read from the ancient text? I believe this can give you, and I believe it's permanent as well, a buff or a nerf to one of your stats. I will tempt fate.
Fate smiles.
Ooh, nice. Your dexterity has been raised by 1 point. So yeah, it can lower, it can raise, it can do it by a lot, and it can do it by a little. Or it can do nothing as well, I'm pretty sure. So, it can definitely be really good and awesome and pay out really nicely. Other times, just know, you never want to do it. Yet you always want to do it. Slow spell. Slows target to 60% speed for 10 seconds. And then there's a thing in this game. Actually, let me just show you the skills real quick since it's kind of mentioning it. Plus 1 seconds of duration per attack skill level. So the skills are right here. You have sword skill, increased attack rating and damage dealt with swords, adds 1 point to damage when wielding this weapon, 1 point to attack. Basically, attack being hit percentage. And then same exact thing with club and mace, hammer, axe, spear, staff, polearm, bow and crossbow. And then there's critical strike, which increases the chance of dealing a critical strike from 0%. So we have no chance of doing critical strikes right now. And then there's spellcasting skill, which just decreases time required to cast spells. Then dual wielding, which gives you more damage when you're using 2 weapons at once. Well, more damage and speed, I believe. Then shield battle skill, which is pretty good. And actually, in this playthrough, I'm going to be going with a sword, or not a sword, but a shield and spear combo. And then we have attack magic, which, and defense, and charm magic, which basically all of these have to do with the different kinds of spells you can get, like the classes of spell. And depending on the spell itself, it will say what the attack skill level does, or the defense, or basically the magic skill will do for it. And you got a cap, some gold. Nice. Also, If you don't have something equipped to a specific slot, and you pick something up, it automatically equips, which is really nice. Ooh, we got a rat. Also, you can sometimes find fishing holes in dungeons. Ooh. We found, the goblin with the metal band name ripoff. And he is thoroughly kicking our butts right now. Nice.
You have completed the quest.
Oh, that was scary, though. I think that bat was really just screwing us over terribly. Because we really weren't paying attention to him, and I think he was just getting a lot of free damage, almost. Not good. Ooh, yay, weapon rack. We only got a wooden club. You know, since we now... for a second I thought we got a scroll of identify. That would have been nice, because I want to know what that does. Because that could be doing something really good, or it could be doing something really bad. You don't know. That's why identify is very important. Yay! Finally leveled up. Cleared! Yay. Oh, wrong thing. Just click that. Okay. So... why is our vitality so... oh. Wait, it starts at... yeah, it does start at 25. Yeah. I'm going insane. So... obviously, strength is just straight up damage. Then your dexterity, attack, again, your hit rate, defense, rating of the likelihood that you will dodge. So basically, it's all about dodge, like hit percentages. Will you get hit or will you not? Will you hit or will you not? That sort of thing. So very good and important. And then stamina, which is this bar right here, which when you're in a dungeon, it actually depletes when you're running around. And obviously life. Now, because I'm going with spear and shield, I'm not really going to be doing any magic. It's going to be more of just a pure melee build, pure physical, which I really haven't done before, to be honest. I've mostly done like spell sword type dudes. That's kind of tough, I find, because your stats are so spread out between everything. Like, you need good strength, you need good dex, you need good vitality, you need good magic to be able to do anything. At least from what I've found. And then comes the skills, and that's really bad, because you only get 2, and yet you need, like, if you're going with attack and defend, like, all the magic, that's really scary and bad. You gotta go with... and me, I also was using dual wielding, which is probably also a really bad idea when you're trying to do magic. So it would be at least 2 of these magic skills: dual wielding, spell casting, critical, because critical's good, and sword. So it'd be a lot. This time, though, I'm only going to be going with spear, shield battle, and critical, because critical is still pretty good. And maybe later down the line, I will go with low-level stuff. Like, something that I pretty much don't need a level magic, or at least 15. Who knows, something like that. For now, though, I am just going to go with that. Spear and shield. Now I just need to find a shield. Got a lot of gels and some rats. Nice. You dirty rat! You killed my father! Hopefully someone gets that reference. Actually, did we do all the... No, we still have Torvus. Huh. So we still have to find that dude and his gel army. Well, we found a topaz gel. We might be getting close. Or maybe that was just a stray random topaz gel. Probably more likely that that was... Ooh. Ooh. A socketed bronze ring. Where did it go? There it is. And it's got a... For crying out loud. I need Identify so bad. Oh, another ring. Goblin ring. At this point, I think we've taken care of most, if not all, all of the topaz gels. Now we just have to find the actual big bad. Wherever he's at. Oh, did he drop a spear? Something? No. Now, those shiny chests... Last time I played this game, I thought it was supposed to be... I don't think this guy is... Oh, he has piercing resistance. That's not good, because all we have is piercing. Oh, well. Yeah, it's a cave beetle that we need to find. So, just random boss. Sweet. And we get more points to spend. Let's go with, Actually, you know what? For now... No. What should I go for? You know what? I'll go for strength, because why not? And then... I think I'm going to make my spear skill be kind of the highest, and then I will go shield battle 1 level and critical strike the next. Or should I make my shield battle skill be higher than my spear skill? Maybe like every single time do... Actually, yes, I think that's what I'm gonna do. Reason being, spear skill and critical strike skill are both pertinent to offense. It's just slightly different kinds of offense. Like, one is almost lucky burst damage, and then the other one is just the base skill of it, pretty much. So I think that's what I'm gonna do, actually. Every level, shield battle skill, and then every other level, going spear skill, and then critical strike skill. I think that's how we're gonna do it. So, these guys, I thought were mimics all the time, but then it wasn't a mimic when I tried it, so I honestly have no idea. Yep, not a mimic. Okay. Huh. I really wonder why there's a glow around them then. Maybe it's like, hey, this is a really good chest. And stuff. I don't know. Ooh. We have an enchanting anvil over there. There we go. I really need a shield. Drop your shield. Crud. So yeah, magic anvil. You can enchant things on it, obviously. You know what? Yeah, let's go with a spear.
Fate smiles.
A spectral hammer crashes down upon your spear, and you discover that new sockets have been added. Sweet. Now, if only I had... Oh, it's only one socket, though. If only I had some gems, though, to actually make that be useful. Where are you, you beetle? Some gold. Oh, whoops. Ooh, he's got a fancy sword. Yes, we have a buckler now. From the looks of it, that's probably frost. Was there anything over here? No, it does not look like it.
You are overburdened.
Alright, so we've got a lot of stuff on us right now. Let me just kill the bat. There we go. So we got quite a bit of stuff on us right now. So what I'm going to do is give stuff to the dog, because the dog has some pretty big pockets. Just gonna give him pretty much everything, more or less. Actually, I'm gonna throw some jewelry on this dog, because more room. Oh man, that one has 3 sockets on it. That's really good. Alright, now I can pick up those things. Hooray! More loot. Ooh, yes, identify scroll. And a lot of gold. Holy cow. Sweet treasure room. Now, I'm not really sure what's up with the glow. Maybe that's a mimic. No? Okay. Oh. Okay. I'll grab this then. The one with 3 sockets and put it in that. Oh, man. What do I... that. You know what? That's... actually. Nah. I'll go with that one. I like more damage. Should have done it on the ring then. But I was hoping for maybe more damage or something from that. It did not work out though, unfortunately. Oh well. I think we're doing pretty good damage right now, actually. Nothing amazing, mind you, but not doing bad, that's for sure. Dead end. Fantastic. Oh! Finally found him. Let's try not to die against him. Got him.
The quest is completed.
Sweet. And another boss. Holy cow. Oh dear, we're almost dead.
Health is low.
Ooh,
You have gained
that was
experience
really
and
close. Well, we leveled up. Ah, man, that was good. Alright, we're gonna go with more dexterity now. Yeah. Basically every level at this point, I'm just going to go down the list of strength, dexterity, vitality. So next is vitality, then we're gonna just keep going. Shield. Spear. Nice. Alright, doing good. Huh. Okay, we've already been down to this section of the dungeon. But have we been everywhere, though? Because I like to exhaust all avenues of exploration. Ah, we have not been up here. Gold? Gold? Really? No gold. Okay. Oh. Nice. Do you have any health potions? We have 0 health potions. Sheesh. Well, we're almost done with this level of the dungeon anyways. Oh, crud, we got another boss. Space Drinker, the Sanguine.
More skills.
Whew. Why can't I hit that barrel? Oh, I think it's already been destroyed, actually. Oh yeah, there's actually a good chunk that we haven't explored. I mean, we've explored over here, but just want to connect the hall, because why not? At least I think this is a pretty sizable section of stuff that we have not explored. It's sizable enough, I guess. Yep, and there's the stamina issue to where now we have to walk. I'm not really sure why they implemented that in the game. Just kind of slows you down more than anything else, which is weird. Gonna go ahead and drink a stamina potion. I think we have explored everything now. Just gonna take a quick stroll and see if we've missed anything. I will be right back. Oh. There was a bat that we missed. Huh. Random. Okay, so really, we didn't find anything new. We explored the entire thing. There was that one random bat that just came out of nowhere for some oddball reason, but other than that, we explored everything. We're good to go. So we're gonna go ahead and head back to town and hand in these quests. And I'm not wasting a Book of Town portal just yet, because we're only on the first level. Come on.
Hello.
Ah, you found the Beast Cutter's studded cap of greed. And here's your reward. My thanks to you. You received 390 experience, 78 fame, and a good chunk of gold. 1006. Nice.
Good day.
You have my gratitude for dispatching Kelthrin and its minions. Here's your reward. You received 285 experience, 500, wow, that'd be a ton of fame, 51 fame, and 1,164 gold. Light Belt of the Crone received. And yeah, again, similar thing. Thank you for retrieving that from that, and yay. Stuff! Let's go ahead and get healed because we're a bit beaten up.
Good day.
You feel refreshed.
Alright, guys. I think that'll do it for this episode. Thank you very much for watching. God bless, and praise the sun.